Hey guys, I'm Ganesh and you're watching Gadget. In this episode, I'm gonna review the Logitech K380 keyboard.
Why, God? Why are you doing this to us?
So if you have not yet seen the work from home setup video, the link is there. Or if you're coming from there, thanks for watching that.
I just wanted to say thanks. I'm glad you came along.
And now let's just jump into it and let me show you what all features are there and is it worth it. So without further ado, let's roll. So first up, let me talk about the battery backup. It actually uses two AAA batteries, and as per the documents it lasts for approximately 2 years. I'm not sure of that and I cannot test it right now with 2 years worth of things, but maybe after 2 years I might make a video, but until then you'll have to wait and see how long the battery lasts.
That's what she said.
It's been almost 1 month I'm using this and I have not faced any issues with the battery. It has a switch on the left side which actually is very easy to switch on. So that's the switch to turn it on, and once you turn it on it can easily connect to your Bluetooth devices, which is very fast as well. It has 3 different buttons which are like dedicated buttons to connect to 3 different devices, and you can easily switch between them and it actually quickly connects to that device. You can either connect to your Windows device or your Mac device or even your Android phone, which is pretty cool. Hey, have you subscribed to Gadget yet?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Please help us out here and do subscribe and click on that bell icon so that we can bring you such more interesting content. It has different function buttons which can be used to store shortcuts and do a lot of shortcuts and make our life faster and easier. And also it has different buttons for Windows as well as Mac. So there is start button which also acts like alt button, or alt and command button. So start button is alt option. So start button is Windows start, and yeah, so there are different buttons which are multi-function buttons for Windows as well as Mac. So some of the buttons also function as for Android as well. So let's talk about how do I feel by using it. So it's not that kind of a mechanical keyboard, it's very soft kind of a feedback, and I may not use it more because it's very small for my hands, but if you have smaller hands it's very good and very useful for you to use, and it does not give that kind of a mechanical feedback, which I did not like. One more thing that I noticed that it is a bit on the heavier end. It's much more heavier than I expected it to be, but it is also a good thing because it will not skid while you're typing more. So let me just quickly show you with my Android phone how I can connect this. So I just have already connected it with my the number 3, right? So I've just pressed on that and it just blinks and then it directly connects to my Android phone, and then I can just start typing on it, and as you can see, as I type, it actually types in the Android phone, and which is pretty cool, and I can use this keyboard as a keyboard for my phone as well. So there are many different features as well in this, and there are different shortcuts which I can use with this, which also I'll be talking about. So I just have to go to the settings of this. Like for example, I can just press on the start button there to open Google Assistant, which is pretty cool, and there are many different shortcuts as well. There's one of them wherein I can press start button and the Google Assistant comes and you can talk to that.
And there's a concept you should really be familiar with. It's what the Japanese call unagi.
In order to use these shortcuts, you'll have to go to the settings and then you can go to system, and inside system you will have languages and input, right? And inside languages and input, when you go to there, you will find the physical keyboard. So the physical keyboard is Logitech K380. You just have to tap on that and then you will find keyboard shortcuts, where you can find tons of shortcuts which you can use, which is pretty easy to learn, and then you can directly use it. So the search button is actually the start button, so the search button is actually start in the keyboard. Let's talk about the application in the PC, and in the PC you can see that there is an application with log your options, and you can see once you open it you can connect your keyboard and there are different shortcuts, right? And you can change these shortcuts, which are pretty cool. You can change it to a custom button, and you can add like open documents or change it to, you know, custom buttons with a double click or anything like alt and all those things, and which is really nice. And there are 4 of these buttons which can be customized to any other functions which are provided in that. You have also option to change the first row to function keys instead of function keys to like F1, F2, like that. There are more advanced settings as well wherein you can change these settings, which is really nice. Finally, I would like to say
thanks, love you, forever.